everyone, I'm KDB. I will be your boat driver today. We're gonna take you on a loop of the lake and tell you some stories. Oh no, the boat's not working. I have an idea. On the count of 3, repeat after me and say, "Make it happen, Captain." Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make it happen, Captain! Whoa! Hey everyone, look over there! That's the underwater roller coaster, but that's the little part that's outside of the water. The rest is all the way under the lake. There's a bunch of loops. We can usually go on it and take turns, but this week Emmett took a turn and he tried to do a backflip while on the roller coaster and he broke it, so now we can't use it.
I, Emmett, did break the underwater roller coaster a few days ago. There were a lot of cool people on the roller coaster and I wanted to impress them, so I tried the backflip and it didn't work.
Hey everybody, so we are in a very popular bay right now. If you look around, there are tons of boats, and that's because there used to be a railroad that went all the way through this part of the bay. Before Lake Arrowhead was filled with water, there was train tracks that went all the way around the lake, and in that railroad, there often was a lot of gold that was carried around. And one time when the gold was going through the lake, there was a big gust of wind, and the train got pushed over, and all of the gold fell into the lake. So there are a ton of boats here still today because people are trying to find gold that fell into the lake right before it got filled up. Now, I need some money for Oreo milkshakes, so I think I'm gonna hop in the lake, swim all the way down to the bottom, and see if I can find any. Does that sound okay with everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need some milkshakes. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh.
Bye, Dad.
1, 2, 3. Whoa. There were a lot of railroad tracks down there, and I think I found something I couldn't quite see.
Oh my gosh! It's loot!
Golden loot!
If you see that garage over there, that's actually where the underwater race car drivers are. There's a blue race car driver and a red race car driver. The blue is Joe Bruin and the red is Tommy the Trojan. And they're always having races under the water, going all around the lake. If you ever see bubbles, that's because they're in the middle of the race. And Joe always wins and Tommy always cheats.
So if you look at that house over there, that's actually the home to Dr. Chaos. Dr. Chaos is an extremely intelligent scientist, so smart that he has actually made an underwater garden right below the boat where we are now. And Bruin Woods has kind of worked out this cool deal with him where when we go on cruises, we're allowed to actually go in the garden and get some fruit. So I'm gonna see what he has to offer right now.
I got a watermelon!
Okay, so this house behind us, as you can see, it has that green statue. This belongs to Ariel and Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. So basically, they got married, everything was going great, but Ariel was feeling a little isolated because the house was above the water and she's a mermaid, and so she was feeling like her needs were being met. So her and Eric had a conversation about it. They talked it out like real adults. They came to a compromise and they built a whole underwater portion of the house. So actually underneath that house there's a whole underwater layer where Ariel can hang out. Sometimes she goes up and she visits Prince Eric and he comes down to see her as well.
Right over here is Snow White's house. She lives here with the 7 dwarfs. That's why there are 7 chimneys. And the smallest chimney is for one of the dwarfs. Can you guess which one? It's Grumpy, because he is the grumpiest of all because he has the smallest chimney. Can you name all the 7 dwarfs? Before it was Snow White's house, it was actually one of the Beach Boys' house and one of the creators of Walt Disney.
Behind me are 2 very important houses. One of them belongs to the Good Witch and one of them belongs to the Bad Witch. Now you might be thinking that the one that looks kind of old and run down and kind of brown and made out of wood actually belongs to the Good Witch, not the Bad Witch. And the reason we know this is because that big white one that has the shutters closed always has the windows closed because the Bad Witch is in there making the potions and she doesn't want us to see it.
So you've probably heard of Counselor Big Irv. Fun fact, this house back here belongs to Irvin's grandfather. Now when you look at it, it looks like it's 3 stories, but Irv's grandfather is actually a giant. He's like 60 feet tall, so that house is only 1 story.
Right here is the Skittles house. As you can see, it has a lot of stones that could look like Skittles, but they're gray and Skittles are multicolored. It once was a house full of Skittles, and then the Skittles man who lives there didn't realize that the rain would wash away all the colors of the Skittles into the lake. So now the Skittles are gray, but one thing that did happen was all the colors went into the lake and covered all of the fish. So that's why we have rainbow trout. And if you lick rainbow trout, they actually taste like Skittles.
So this house to my right is called the Popcorn House. The reason that it's called the Popcorn House is because Orville Redenbacher used to live there. And that's where he invented popcorn, and everything inside of that house tastes like popcorn and is made of popcorn. And the counselors were actually invited to go there a couple years ago. We all went over there and it was super fun, but then Counselor Lukey ate the popcorn toilet. Of all the things that were made out of popcorn, he ate the popcorn toilet, and Orville was so mad and he never invited us back.
see that tower right over there? That's where Tommy the Troll lives. Tommy used to be a camper at Bruin Woods who would not follow the rules. So the counselors got together and got the good witch to make a Oreo milkshake that would turn him into a troll. What the counselors did is they took the Oreo milkshake that had a spell on it and they put it behind the B&G with a note that said, "Tommy, do not drink this." So of course, Tommy went and drank the Oreo milkshake and then turned into a troll.
Thank you so much for coming on my boat cruise. I'm Captain Katie, and we're out.